Hi, y'all. My name is Amber Roundtree, and I am a doctoral student in TPTE, set to become Dr. Roundtree next month. And I'm a mom of 3 boys and a former school librarian and also a former school board member. So I'm here today to just give you some ideas of any things that you can do with your youngest learners at your household. My research area is in early and emergent literacy, so hopefully some of my background will be useful to you. So one of the things I want to talk about is books. Hopefully you already have some books at your house. I want to give you some ideas for new things you can maybe do with those books. So if you have an alphabet book like LMNOPs, you can read this with your child and then have them make their own list or drawings to match the letters of the alphabet, similar to what is in LMNOPs. Another fun idea is if you take a book that is familiar to your children, again, read it together, you can have them look for the letters in their name. So, for example, my middle child's name is Holt. I would hand Holt this book and ask him if he could find all the letters of his name, and all the letters of his name are on the cover of this text. Fly Guy is another favorite at our house. This is one of the books that Teddy, my oldest, who is in pre-K, has started reading. So Fly Guy has lots of high frequency words. So you can read this with your child, then they could make up their own Fly Guy story. And you can also, while you're reading aloud, leave out words in the sentences and let your child read those, fill those in for you while you're reading. So some book ideas, some fun things to do in addition to just reading books. If you have any paper around your house, I want to give you all an idea called Mix and Fix. So I just have some cards here, and these cards are all focused on the at family. So what you would do with your cards is make sure you have all the other cards you'll need, like B, C, H, M, and you're gonna scramble these up, mix them up. This is called Mix and Fix, and then let your child put them back into the correctly spelled order. It also gives them an opportunity to move it around and manipulate the letters. If you have any sand or shaving cream, you can put some sand or shaving cream on a cookie sheet and let your child just use their finger to make the letters as well. Mix and Fix is another fun activity that you can use your child's name to mix and fix as well. And a child's name is really one of the first places that they begin their journey in reading and writing. So I encourage you to use your child's name in any way that you can. So I'm also going to introduce y'all to a few online resources. I know a lot of us are leaning heavily on technology, so I'm going to reach over here. So almost all of these can be accessed via smartphone. I happen to have an iPhone, or via your computer. So I'm just going to take y'all on a quick online walk of some of the resources that we have been using in our house. So the first one I want to introduce you to is a great game called Teach Your Monster to Read. This game is wonderful because it levels children through letter and letter sound match. So the letter sound B matches to the letter B, and it has lots of fun activities that children can do to match the letter to the letter sound, and then progresses on into whole words and then reading sentences. Teddy loves this game, partly because the child gets to design their own monster at the beginning. So I highly recommend Monster Learns to Read. I want to hop on over to Knox County Public Library. As I mentioned, I was a librarian, and of course I love the library, and they have amazing resources for free online, and you don't need a library card to actually access these. So if you go to the Kids Zone and click on the reading corner, there are lots of resources here, but I want to focus on Tumblebooks for our youngest learners. And Tumblebooks is great because they have storybooks that will read along to your child and then also highlight the words for your child. So lots of different choices here. You can start with the alphabet if that's something that interests you, but I highly recommend Tumblebooks. And then they also have read-alongs, a nonfiction section if your child is interested in nonfiction books. I highly recommend this website as a way to get your child some more books that you may not have at home that you can access while we're all spending a lot of time at home. Another useful site for parents and caregivers is the Scholastic Learn at Home site. So what's great about this is everything is divided by grade level. So I'm going to pop into the pre-K and kindergarten, and Scholastic has really given all the resources you need to sort of plan a day of activities for your child. As you can see, this one is focused, day one is focused on rabbits. Not only do they have the text here, but they also have a video of actual rabbits and then some movement activities and measurement. So what's nice about the Scholastic site is that it combines both literacy and numeracy. So your child can interact with letters and numbers, and then this really gives you all the information that you will need. So we have lots more resources that are going to be posted along with this video that I hope that you will find useful. Another favorite that we've been enjoying at our house is Mo Willems Doodles. Even if you are not an artist, it's a great way for your child to connect to an artist, an illustrator that they know very well, and draw along and sort of listen to Mo talk about, as an author, his process of writing and then illustrating the text. I hope that some of these have been helpful for y'all. I hope you're staying healthy, safe, read lots of books during this time at home. We at TPTE are here as a resource for you if you have any questions.